rookie card numbered to 99. And I got that graded, got a PSA 10 on it, and just sold that for $4,000 on eBay. So
Today we're joined by Kevin of Limestone Cards on IG. He's a really cool dude. He's got a really cool collection, so let's just get right into it. So was there a key moment that you can remember that got you into collecting?
I collected as a kid. So, back like 87, 89, that time period, I was a huge A's fan. So really McGuire and Canseco coming up, and their rookie cards were really what got me started back then. And then I got back into collecting, man, it was probably about almost 2 years ago now. And it was actually my brother Chuck Sports Cards and Dan Bowen Matter Sports Cards on Instagram that got me back into it. And that was really just with breaking happening. I had never seen that as a kid. It was something new with the age of the internet. And the fact that I could go in and buy teams and just get those cards that I was interested in really got me back into it.
Got you. Right on, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. So what would you say, I'm sure I know the answer already, but what would you say is the biggest portion of your collection?
As far as sports, probably baseball is the biggest right now. I recently got into the soccer market. I'm kind of both on the collection side and the investing side. So I think there's a huge market for soccer coming up. So I have a lot of soccer, but baseball is probably by and far the largest.
So what would you say in your collection, maybe now that you still have or in the past, what would you say is your favorite card that you've ever had?
There's a few. I'm making it a point of going back and collecting some of the cards that I had as a kid. Like the key cards when I was a kid was like the 89 Upper Deck Griffey, the 1990 Lee Frank Thomas. So I've tracked those down, both in PSA 10 form. And then, but probably my favorite one is one I just got a couple months ago, and it's a 1933 Goody Babe Ruth.
Wow.
It's graded. It's graded authentic by PSA, so it's basically the lowest. But still, just having a piece of history there is awesome. That's probably my favorite card right now.
That's a good card to have, that's for sure.
It's fun, man. I love to look at it.
Gotcha. So what would you say, if you can, kind of in recent times, what would you say is your biggest sale, like profit margin that you've made recently?
Going back to soccer, I bought some Topps Bundesliga boxes. It was $300 a box. I bought 3 of them. And out of one of them, I pulled a Holland rookie card numbered to 99. And I got that graded, got a PSA 10 on it, and just sold that for $4,000 on eBay. So,
wow,
great profit margin there. Going from 300 plus like 25 for grading. Not bad.
That's awesome, man. And you said that was 2019 Bundesliga?
Yeah.
Topps Chrome?
Yep.
Gotcha. That kid, he's the truth, man. Like, he's a goal scoring
machine. He's blowing it up. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's really exciting to watch. Dortmund in general, they just continue to put out really good talents. You know what I mean? They always just have that.
It's kind of like the A's. Like it's a great like major league farm team where they build up the talent and then they send it away. Which
Exactly.
as an A's fan, I'm sick of.
Exactly. Who's one player that you can think of that you've been investing pretty heavy this year?
Switching to football now. I'm not a big football guy at all. I basically, when I'm looking at cards, I see value. Basketball is probably the top. then baseball, then soccer, and then football is like a distant fourth. But I love McCole Hardman for the wide receiver for the Chiefs. I think in 2 to 3 years time he'll probably be a top receiver in the NFL. So I kind of did a project where I bought a ton of his raw cards. I've sent a bunch off to grading, and I'm kind of tracking like every dollar that I put into him to kind of see where it goes, and just see what it turns into. So I have a bunch of PSA right now. I have a bunch of just like base cards in my collection right now, and just kind of waiting for the next year or two to see how he does.
I see. Yeah, having Mahomes as your quarterback doesn't hurt either.
Exactly, and the kid's fast and he can catch. So all positive there.
Exactly, exactly. So what would you say are your goals in the future within the hobby?
One of my big goals, I actually have an example here, is I'm putting together I want to put together a complete set of 1948 Leaf boxing. I just love the look of the cards. I want to do baseball too, but that's a much bigger set. The boxing set's only 49 or 50 cards. There's one card that's extremely limited, and so a complete set is considered 49 cards, and then a master set is considered 50. So I'm trying to get my goal for 2021 is to get the full set, the 49 cards. I'm looking at kind of PSA 4 to PSA 6 is the range I want to be. But yeah, I think I've got about 12 of them right now, so I really want to finish that set next year.
Awesome, man. That'll be really cool. I can't wait to see that.
It's fun.
Yeah. Now we're going to do our 5 quick questions, just quick answers, really quick. So, tops or panini?
Tops.
PSA or BGS?
PSA.
Top loaders or semi-rigids?
Ooh, I'm going to go semi-rigids because I'm a grading guy.
Autos or relics?
Autos, hands down.
Vintage or modern?
Man, 2 years ago it would have been modern, but right now it's vintage.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, vintage is slept on for sure. You can still find cards and stuff at a pretty reasonable price too, which is awesome.
Exactly. Well, and like that Ruth that I got was, it was, I ended up trading for it, and it was around a value of about $3,000. And I did a bunch of my own cards, anywhere from like 1,500 down to $200. And I would much prefer to have the Ruth in my collection than the 5 or 6 cards that I traded. So I love the vintage now.
And that's a long-term hold, like PC, like lifetime hold, do you think?
Yeah, it's long term unless I try to get a higher grade. I'll only be moving it to get another Ruth. Long term, I'd like to get, there's 4 different Ruth cards in that set, all a different background color. I have the red one, there's a yellow, there's a green, and then there's one other, I can't remember what color it is, but eventually I want to get all 4 of those and have it in my collection.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Really looking forward to see that once you have that complete.
Definitely.
So is there anything that you've got going on that you'd like to promote or shout out?
Matter Sports Cards, my buddy Dan and I started a podcast. We've only done 2 episodes right now, and we're trying to get more consistent with it. It's called Card Culture. It's on Instagram. It's Card Culture, but replace the U's with V's. That's one thing that we're working on. And then also we have a page that we're selling cards on called Zeet Crew, and it's ZEEET, so 3 E's _crew. And that's where we're selling cards. But another thing that I'm really excited about is that a buddy of mine is putting together a platform called Slabs and Sigs to sell cards. It's you can buy I think it's $50 or $60 for a year, and you can list items with no fees taken out. You may get hit with PayPal fees or something like that, but it's not like the 10% that eBay takes. So I'm really excited about that. It's supposed to be launching later this year. So I'm really excited about that. Again, it's Slabs and Sigs.
And that can be found on IG, right?
Yeah, it's on Instagram, and then he actually has a website that cards will be listed on.
slabsandsigs.com, I'm assuming.
I believe so, yes.
We'll definitely be sure to promote that for sure. So where can people find you? I know you mentioned the stuff you got going on with Zeke Crew. You guys got a lot going on there. But where can people find you?
So I'm limestone underscore cards on Instagram. I'm also limestone underscore cards on eBay, and then on My Slabs as well, which is another selling format for graded cards. So limestone underscore cards.
Perfect, man. Thanks again for taking the time to talk with us, man. We really enjoy what you and the Zeke Crew got going on. We really like what you got going on in the hobby. It's really nice to see a group of collectors, forming a collective.
Definitely.
So take care.
Thanks, Carlos. Thanks for the time.